What does it mean to perform under pressure in the work that you do?
My biggest pet peeve is disappointing anybody. It's a fault of mine, I will admit it. So I'm very hard on myself from the get-go. I want to make sure that I'm working until the job is done. So I don't like to just do the job that's asked of me, just point A to point B. Hey, the job's done, the task is taken care of, and you're out. I want to think outside the box and go above and beyond so that I'm not only impressing and doing a good job for those that I'm working for, but really to grow my own abilities and my own personal development.
Could you give me an example?
I was hired late January, new to this job at Dulce Vida Organic Tequila here in Austin as Associate Marketing Manager. And Chris Kane, my supervisor and a good friend of mine, the Director of Sales and Marketing, had the idea to do a really cool event out at our tequila headquarters here in town where we bring in a lot of local business partners, whether it be local brewery, Thirsty Planet Brewing, Garrison Brothers Bourbon, food trucks. Our next door neighbor out at our facility is Collings Guitars, work with a lot of local musicians, have a really cool invitation-only event prior to South by where we showcase not only our tequila, but a lot of these local brands and have a really cool Texas or Austin type of experience. So point being, hired January 23rd. The event, we had determined a date of March 5th, a little over a month and a half to have an event where we wanted to have 500 to 600 people out, invitation only. All the logistics behind putting something like that on, man, there's a lot to be taken care of. And I'm a list guy. I got to write everything down. And starting on board with those guys, learning not only about the tequila itself and this new company I'm working for, but in the meantime, while I'm doing all that, planning this event out. While I'm learning and getting in the flow of a new job, really putting the pressure on myself and the pressure that I knew we had to make this event happen. Since once we threw the gauntlet and said, all right, here's this big event coming up March 5th. All right, you got 6 weeks. Here's what's got to get done between now and then. So the pressure that I put on myself between then and the event date, man, it's just something that, I'm not going to fail. I'm going to make sure that we, dot every I and cross every T and make sure that event is as badass as possible.